Welcome to KJ Disc. We are looking back at a highlight round from 2022. Where are we at?
This is the Memorial, a tournament that I played for many years. This is at Vista Del Camino, one of the courses that we're playing. We're also playing at Fountain Hills.
Yeah, and we're jumping straight into the final round.
Yeah. So this is the fourth round, and this is hole one. It's a triple mandatory. You gotta throw it pretty straight. It's kind of curving down from the right to the left, and you have a few trees. There's a specific straight gap on this. Many go mid-range. You can even go with a driver, and yeah.
Who's up on the tee box?
This is Steve Brinster, and
a legend for sure.
A legend for sure. He won the USDGC one time, and always a very competitive player.
But yeah, too low out of his hand.
Yeah, just a little burned over and turned it over a little bit.
And here we have the guy. You're one behind the leader, so you have some ground to make up.
Yeah, I go with the T-bird here.
Okay.
And
don't go too far.
Exactly. Just go too low and burn it over and hit this hill, and then it kind of slides all the way. You can see it's very dry land.
Very
Arizona
slidey.
Desert course. Not too many trees, but the ones that are there is put the right place.
And here we have Ulibarri,
yeah,
not
Pete.
the one you usually see on coverage.
This is his brother, yeah. He's also Discraft sponsored, and this is Shasta Criss, also a good player from California. Ooh. A little more turnover there, good. And see, that ground play is something that we're gonna see a lot of on this course, because it's so dry that all these curbs, it's kind of the disc is just reacting on those, and that's probably what's the most difficult on these courses.
And the elevated basket you see here, there's plenty of elevated baskets out here. I think someone was like, this might be too easy for the pros, let's raise all the baskets.
Yeah, and that is the desert. And this is also a big wash area, so sometimes it's totally flooded, the whole thing here, and that's how they get all the water away from all these apartments through the desert.
And here you are for a birdie.
That would have been nice.
You need to gain some strokes on Steve Brinster, but you had the chance there.
Yeah.
But probably more chances to go.
Yeah. So we had a playoff here last year, or 2021, with Steve Rico, and it was the same hole here, hole one, and where Steve Rico, he hit it a putt like, I don't know, it was like 30 meters or something, maybe a little less, but it was a long putt, and I was parked, and I had to make it from there, and then the playoff continued.
Yeah,
you can go and watch it on the Disc Golf Guys YouTube page.
Yeah, and we should say that the footage we're watching is from the Disc Golf Guy, aka, well, that's his aka, Terry Miller has been kind enough to lend us this footage, so definitely go check out his channel. The link will be in the description below.
Thank you so much, Terry.
And we're just giving shout outs to all his sponsors.
So this is hole 2, and it's 113 meters. You can go hyzer, you can go straight, you can go sidearm, as long as you kind of don't skip too much if you go hyzer. And if it's the sidearm, then you gotta have a long sidearm, which I don't. So I go pretty much straight at it, or the kind of hyzer route. Pete is turned his disc a little over, but landing in the hill.
Could be worse, could be better.
Yeah, it's a tough putt from over there. The trees are kind of low branches over there, and you gotta go under the ceiling. Steve was just hitting the
parked.
A good gap there.
Okay, you gotta follow suit.
Yeah, another T-bird here.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting a little lift.
Yeah, it's... But then it slides, just sliding. It's very dry.
Yeah, you're playing the slides out here.
Yeah, the slides and sometimes, of course, the skips, but... And Shasta is hicing out.
And we should mention that you're watching the MP40. What's the score in the open division? Do you know? What are they looking for to play?
Probably like 35 or something, I think.
Overall?
Even more, I think, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but the previous years, I think Simon and Eagle and them and Paul were playing like, 10 down on each round.
Yeah.
So it's nearly 40, I think.
Okay. Double digits for the win.
Yeah.
That was a nice putt there.
Yeah. Shasta Criss has a good putt.
And you haven't been on lead card this tournament until the final round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and that was because you had a hot round 3?
Yeah.
And
got it. Just inside the circle, maybe 8 meters.
What is your best results here? Like, I mean, you've been playing here for many years, no?
Yeah, I played here since 2007.
Yeah.
It's my spring tournament, so this is where I travel to when it's muddy and kind of wet in Denmark. I go here for maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
That's nice.
I've done that since 2007, yeah, and missed it one time.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is hole 3, 110 meters. You can do most here. Most people will probably go a big hyzer, and it's throwing it up to this palm tree up by the right, and then kind of let it finish left. That's a little low.
Oh,
and straight, but has the slide. But
and we should mention that that concrete structure over there is actually OB.
I have a disc up there, and you can't really get that one back. I asked the neighbors once and climbed the roof, but I couldn't go on that roof where the disc was, so I had to leave it. That's just a straight T-bird shot to the pin. Parked it.
And that seems more less risky because the hyzer, as we spoke of, there's a lot of risks of like skipping and sliding away far.
Yeah. And the length was just good for me, just that straight T-bird, and I think that's why I did it. And if I go hyzer, this building is kind of in. If there's windy, like headwind, then maybe the disc will maybe just go straight instead of hyzering out. But usually I go PD2 or something really Excalibur or something high and full rip and just hoping it to spike down. But this ground is not very spiky, so usually you get a skips and jumps. This is outside the circle.
Off the cage.
He's a good putter, really good putter. Steve Brinster.
He has an interesting form when he's like, before he putts, he's holding the disc almost vertical.
Yeah, and also it's coming from very lofty putts. It's coming from his straddle. Yeah, and then he's got that movement. Shasta here, getting his par.
Okay, so you have the option of evening out the scores here.
Yeah, this is where I catch him.
Boom. Well, spoilers. I mean, you could have missed that one.
Nah.
It is elevated.
Yeah, that's right. Elevated and sunny.
Yep.
Hole 4. This is a little more specific. There is some OB on the left. These trees on the left is OB, or more or less OB, I think so. And then on the right side, there's some OBs as well. You can't see it on here, but it's around the 10-meter circle. There's an OB, and then it's kind of coming down from the building and meeting the circle. So you want something that you can throw in hyzer, and then it kind of goes around that pine tree.
Did you go around or through that tree?
It was around, but
okay.
I tried doing it going through as well. So, but that's you got to be really lucky on that.
That could skip away. No.
Nah, I think it's too high for getting a really big skip. So
that's nice.
That's a good shot.
Steve Brinster is not letting you outdo him, even though you just gained a stroke.
Yeah, that's too tight on the pine. That's inside, and that could. That's okay. Yeah, somehow.
You could skip it in.
Yeah.
A nice ace here.
Yeah, but that is really close to being OB on the left side. That one, maybe within 5 meters or something. And Pete is going the low route.
Oh, clips a branch.
Yeah, but you can see there's OB long as well on that pine tree. Ahead of the other pine tree is OB. So that's the corner thing. You can see it's like a half circle, and then it's inbounds, out of bounds.
Yeah, he knew that out of his hand. Or maybe it was a layup. I don't know.
Nah, he was trying.
Yeah.
I think so. And Shasta will, of course, bang this in the chains.
Naturally. You got to take advantage of it not being elevated basket, so you can get it a full run.
Go again, Shasta.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just nice weather here. Usually it's 25, 30 degrees, and it's not too windy. On good days, you can easily wear shorts and polos, and it's just a good place to go when you're tired of all the mud we have here in Denmark.
And the cold and the darkness.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can imagine your home course being Ejorten, that you're missing, you miss the trees.
Yeah.
Not a lot of trees out here.
No, but we're playing the other course as well. There is more trees, but this is a desert. So, it's just a little different. It's more about the angles, controlling the angles that you hit the ground with. That's mostly it here.
Birdie
and of
for
course
our leaders.
There's some OBs here as well that it's making it more interesting, and then all the raised baskets as well.
Yeah.
But
and we should mention that in this climate, just like California, where it's very dry and the trees don't go very tall, that the 2-meter rule is in effect. So if you decide to get frisky and go over all these trees, there is the risk of getting caught up.
Caught up, yeah.
Yeah, and then that's a penalty stroke.
Yeah. It's one of the only tournaments that's in California. It's the rule is more common, but here in the desert, I think it's not too common. But here at the Memorial, it's always been like that. I think that was my rock, KZ rock, pretty straight one, probably around the circle's edge, I would say.
And it looks like here that what you want to do is not go too far, because then those 2 trees will be in your way for a comeback.
Yeah, and there's like this year it was last year it was like a double mandatory.
So no super high hyzer.
No.
Wide.
Usually we go hyzering this one, like spike hyzer, and but this year it's like the straight shot here. And also because of people were doing the sidearm around this tree on the left here over the path, and that made it more dangerous. And in this park there's pedestrian all over the place. They walk. There is usually they just walking on the grass as well, and but they know
Oh, nice putt.
Yeah. Finally he made one. I think that's why he was doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, but lots of pedestrians.
Yeah, lots of pedestrians.
Is there a lot of dog shit on the course then? People walking dogs?
Yeah, actually there is. They usually dry out really fast, so it's not a big issue. But still.
You have a little nervy putt here.
Yeah, always these raised baskets are, and the wind is also a little...
Sticks it.
Yeah.
I mean, you being a European, you have more of a spin putt, and that can be more difficult with the raised baskets, because if you miss it, you can go far. Yeah. Whereas the more lofty putts, like Calvin Heimberg or whatever, he just throws it straight up in the air and it dumps down. If it doesn't hit the basket, it's under the basket.
I remember I practiced this inside on... I did it on just a month before I started putting inside. In the winter time, we had a place where we could putt inside, and I put the baskets on a big box, so it was raised. So this is one of the things that you gotta practice those raised basket putts, especially when there's this many. This is, I think it's more than half is raised on this course. And then the Fountain Hills course is also, they have also many raised baskets. Yeah, but yeah, that was birdies,
and this is
and a few pars.
Yeah, and this is Mr. Double G.
Oh yeah,
very expensive animation there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's him. That's him.
That's Double G.
Okay.
Beef jerky. Yeah.
All right.
It's good.
You've had it?
I had it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks a bit like Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Like a white Ice Cube.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go Double G.
Yeah. We should import it.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah.
Okay, hole 6.
Destroyer. This is a par 4, long par 4.
There's a nice little S curve there.
Yeah.
Like go a little left, a little right, a little left.
Yeah, with my Destroyer. And Steve Brinster, he's kind of doing the same thing, just higher, going through the tree and fading out.
It's good to see you guys try to hit some of the gaps and just instead of going over everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there is actually gaps here you gotta hit. That's the roller play. That's
hits a little early.
Yeah, that's a little early.
Oh, and you have Amando back there. Is he gonna clear?
No, that's on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't. But there is OB on the left. So, but I think he was inbounds. I'm not sure.
Time will tell.
Yeah, it's been a year.
Maybe we'll know next year.
Yeah, I played a lot of rounds with Pete, and he was hitting this tree a few times, and he did again. Yeah,
maybe that's the play. At least
go through the tree.
Yeah, you're sure you're not going. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Only one tree, please.
And it's kind of narrowing in a little bit on the left and on the right side. You have OB both places, like left and right. But it's fairly wide. It's like maybe 30 meters at least.
He looks OB.
Yeah.
1 meter.
Maybe he is OB.
Goes high, wide.
Yeah. And through the tree. And it's a raised basket, probably like 50 meters away, maybe a little less.
How far are you from the basket here?
100 and probably 120.
So you go T-vert?
No, there's the Destroyer trying to, but that is 2 left. That's gonna skip. OB.
Giant skip.
Yeah. That's...
Should have gone with the T-vert.
It should have been a little higher and a little more right. Then it would have been perfect like that.
Yeah.
And that tree is perfectly... I think that's good. Yeah, but he didn't get that skip. But maybe he's putting. putting for a birdie. And Pete here has to put it up close now, getting his par.
Have you played with his little brother, Paul, as well?
Yeah.
Are they the same person?
They are local here.
Okay.
Usually I meet them all the time here. Like when I go and practice, I always go early here because then I can get me in shape for the just normal disc golf shape, and usually I meet them there. Doing the skip. Yeah,
that's one way of playing the skip.
Yeah, he was short. I was
out of bounds.
Not short, but out of bounds.
Yeah, this is dangerous to run.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's OB over there as well, but I'm short of it. I'm thinking.
Oh, you see
man,
your right hand there, a little nervy.
This is. I got to put this one in.
Yeah,
get my,
a little longer
my
than
bogey
you would
here.
like. Yeah.
Yeah. But trying not to think too much about it, and hit that chain.
One or more.
Yeah. At least a few.
To make it drop or make it stop.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Good bogey.
Good bogey.
Yeah. A little scary.
Have you ever done more of a push putting style, or have you always been spin putting?
I've always done the spin putt, but I practice the loft putt as well sometimes. Just getting better and what, just practice.
Mm-hmm.
And getting better to things that you're not the best at.
Sure.
And I think that's what everybody should do here is definitely just practice those things that you're not so good at. And
do you practice left hand?
My coach said that I should try the left hand, and I started doing a little bit, but never really practice it like eagle. And if I would break my arm for then of course I would try to go lefty. That's usually why they do.
Yeah.
And so this is hole 7, another long par 4, 179 meters. There is some OB, and it's another raised basket here. It's pretty dry. This is just a full rip from everyone. Destroyer here. Oh man. Wow, that
drops.
That hurts, man.
Yeah.
That's an early one. At least
he didn't go the wrong side of the Mando.
It's, and all these pedestrians are from all the other players on the course. They're watching out, and
how dare they? They should be watching you guys.
Yeah, no. The other guys are probably playing as well. The lead card will definitely be there as well on the course. And you lost the stroke. I think this is the ladies' lead card that is coming through here.
Okay.
Yeah. So what?
You lost the stroke. You are no longer tied for first.
No, that's right. Yeah. Steve got me there.
But that was a good rip, and
now he made his mistake here.
Yeah. Level it out.
This.
Can he go to the basket?
Nah. No.
Yeah, no.
It's too far. Yeah. He will try, but it's a big rip for that. And the wind was not perfect for it, so at best he will get a par here, and this hole should be birdies all the time in all rounds. If you play this hole, it is
there is that little mandatory, so you gotta swing it out right.
Yeah, that's right.
That takes some touch.
They use a lot of mandatories on this course as well, but that is mostly course of they're not the trees are not there, and also
You don't want to hit that Ford Sprinter that just passed.
Exactly. But previous years, it's been different. So they changed stuff here. And I think this year is definitely for making it more safe. Because they're having troubles. They have troubles with... yeah, that was really wide, but it's parked.
Yeah, okay.
The wind was from the right, I think. Yeah.
You said they had trouble with the dog walkers?
Yeah, but just the pedestrian were, and all the, there's so many disc golf playing this course that the city having problem and the guys that are running the course, they trying to make it more safe. Mm-hmm. So all these,
But what about your shoes?
People are not getting
what about
hit.
your shoes?
My shoes?
Yeah, you don't want that dog shit.
No. Oh yeah, that's right.
Keep the pedestrians out. Let the disc golfers in. Come on.
Yeah, but this is for the city. So all this is there's like basketball courts and stuff like that, and slings and small water areas where people can, small people, babies, and So it's for the city. This is a city course.
Okay.
Scottsdale.
And you can see there, Pete was happy like a baby because he got himself a birdie. He's been struggling a bit. That was nice to see.
Yeah.
And you got back, you made sure that Steve made a mistake and you made him pay.
Yeah.
You are once again tied.
Yeah. And this is hole 8 and 110 meters, a little downhill. The wind is most likely headwind here.
And there is water in Arizona, it turns out.
You see all these people are running by there, and they do that all the time.
How dare they?
And that's turned over.
Oh, yeah.
He won't get that disc back. Maybe if you can see it, but usually that's a deep area right there.
Yeah.
And if you put one in there, you can't really rake the disc because there's concrete out there as well. So you can't really get the disc up from the water.
He made it safely across, but that's a long putt.
Yeah, I think he's around Circle's Edge, maybe just outside. This is a KZ Rock, worn in to Heisa Straight, I think.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh, flirting.
Kind of turning a little bit and hitting those needles.
Okay.
That was pretty close.
Yeah.
From being... in the water.
In the drink.
Yeah. So you see here, it's very normal. He's gonna do the Heisa route, so he's not really paying attention to that girl down there.
No.
And you can see as well, they're used to people walking around near or just in the sight of your throw.
And Steve didn't get the skip he was hoping for.
No, he's playing that really high spike hyzer, and maybe he's gonna play it inside of that palm tree up by the tee, and then you gotta really be. Yeah, he was being cautious of being right enough. And Shasta was in the water, and he's gonna take it from where he went out.
No drop zone?
There is a drop zone, and I think you can choose.
Okay.
But he chose that one.
Yeah, which seems fine.
Yeah.
You see there in the background, you're applauding the effort.
Yeah.
It's easier to cheer for your competitors when they make a nice shot when they were out of bounds, so you know that they can't gain any strokes.
Ooh, that was a good birdie there.
Okay.
Good putt there, Pete.
Pete Ulibarri back in it.
Yeah.
17 under.
Usually I just like seeing good shots, and that's what I'm clapping off.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Until hole 18 in the playoffs.
Yeah. But it's all about like being positive all the way through. Also for your competitors. Yeah.
Let's see how he holds his disc. That's a bit weird, but it works.
It's in the basket.
Yeah, that's all that counts.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, good putt. I think it was in round 2 or something at the fountain where I was playing with him, and he made some. It was really windy that round, and usually he's struggling when it's windy with his putting style. Usually it's a little easier to spin putt through the wind, and not like he's doing the lofty putt. So he just made some incredible putts on that round, and
riding the wind.
I couldn't believe. Wow, man, he made it. Yeah, but that's somehow he can predict.
And Chris finds the water and gets a bogey.
Yeah. So this is hole 9.
That's a tricky one.
That is a long par 3 here. It's not. I'm not going for this one. I'm just trying to get a par here. Most people will, except Paul Macbeth and Simon and Eagle and those really long throwers. They can reach it.
If you got a long forehand, you can skip it on the water.
Yeah, yeah, you can. But this is one of the holes where you can easily be caught in one of these trees here.
Mm-hmm. Early tree.
So what I'm doing here is I'm going low and just trying to hit a gap between those 2 trees down by the water with the T-bird, and if I can get a skip, it's good. If I don't, it's kind of just sliding a little bit. This grass is like a little high, so you won't get a big skip, or you won't really get that left skip too much. And I'm trying to be a little right of course as well. See, it's pretty straight. I'm just trying to hit that gap, and right under these trees it's kind of dry, no grass, so I'll get the slide or get the skip.
Yeah.
That was on the left side of what I wanted it to, but it was a good result. I'm having maybe 50 meters, a little less to the pin.
But you would disc up if you were trying to go for it.
Yeah, destroyer.
Yeah.
And it has to be. He was hitting the tree there, and he could easily be caught up there.
Yeah, I didn't see it come down.
No, he's caught up.
2 meter rule.
Yeah, and that's a big mistake.
Interesting.
He was trying to go for it. He wanted to go over that tree, and that's the way you go to the basket. That's going over this tree and have it like glidey a little bit, and then you gotta finish it left.
He was going for that airplane there, but nice, safe, wide.
Yeah. You see pedestrians right here with the dog. Yeah.
When I started playing disc golf, I didn't really know the rules, but I watched a tournament or 2 on Jomez, and I taught all my friends. And we played for 6 months without realizing that 2 meter rule only counts in that one tournament I saw.
Yeah.
So for the first 6 months, we played with the 2 meter rule here in Denmark, and we got punished a lot because we have lots of trees. But I pressed play on De La Vega, and I decided those are the rules.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now we're gonna decide where he's gonna play it from. Oh, it's Shasta first. But he was up in the tree. Going this Heiser route. So Pete here was counting on the skips and playing it wide right, and Steve here is probably gonna play it straight Heiser finish, I would say.
We will know very soon.
Yeah, the Heiser route. Yeah.
And enough to make it stick.
Yeah, but it was through those branches. That's still within circle's edge, I think, Steve.
And you're running this, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna
try to skip it really hard into the ground.
Yeah, but for me, it's all about here. Is I'm feeling that I'm leading here because he's fighting, and I was playing it smooth and just trying to be close to the basket and make him feel the pressure.
Yeah. And Mr. Ulibarri has got his putt dialed.
Yeah, that looked good.
Strong way to finish the back 9.
Yeah. Exciting putt here. Yeah, I think I was standing right behind him actually.
breathing down his neck. Lovingly, of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Good
putt.
one, man. For the bogey.
That's a good bogey. Well, you, the viewer, can use the bathroom, and then you can be right back for the back nine of this exciting final round of the MP40 at the Memorial. Here you see you're in the lead.
Yeah.